1, 2, 1, 2.
This is the Superugly Show.
We get through by the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And expect nothing more.
True savages of the podcasting game.
Superugly Show. How are you? Hi. Holy shit! Fucking Richie, Superugly Show. Yo. What'd you expect, motherfucker? Me, Richie, not you, asshole. Fucking damn right it is, Richie. You're an animal. You're an animal. Camel toe is in. I'm telling you, Rocky, it is. You're a fucking mental patient. Camel toe is in. Fuck you guys. Super ugly. Yeah. A lot of people don't like that's part of the show. It's part of my thing. Come on, no. Are you here to piss off people? How valuable is human life, really? Yeah, fucking Rocky. Yes. I gave up on jerking off.
What up, everybody? Tuesday night Super Ugly Show is, of course, here with you as always. Very, very consistently, we're always fucking here.
Always here.
We're like the U.S. mail on Tuesdays. Rain, sleet, or snow, no matter what, we're fucking here.
Always.
If Richie's not here, I'm still doing it. You know,
I can't say
you're
the
not,
same in return.
Yeah, but you're
'cause,
barely not here.
I'm always here.
Yeah, you're pretty much. This is probably the one thing that you have committed to over the entire time I've known you that you have not fallen back on.
No. I have went from golfing to metal detecting.
Metal detecting was my favorite thing to make fun of you for.
Really?
Oh, because what an asshole you are.
Can you picture me like 6 foot fucking
thing,
5?
A lot of people golf. I think it's stupid. I think it's one of those other things that guys do just to get away from their shitty wives.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a reason to get out of the house. Like, I like my wife, you know. I don't have one of those
don't have to
wives
golf.
where I'm like, oh, fuck, I have to be around her. I don't need other outside entities to get me away. So.
But the metal detecting is really nerdy.
What did you expect to find?
In my imagination, I was going to be like, I found like an old, like I was looking to go on like old ancient or old property. Like historic property.
Yeah, but that's trespassing, and anything found there.
Yeah, but you know me. You know I don't.
Even if you found something there, you have to give it to that place.
You know me.
Yeah.
Am I giving that thing to anything?
No. But
am I
no
returning money?
Am
I returning money I find?
The thing is, no one's gonna buy it. Like if you try to sell it.
What?
Dude,
that's stupid. Don't say that.
It's like when people try to sell Banksy's, they get laughed out of the room.
What are you talking about?
People that steal Banksy's artwork and try to sell it at an art gallery.
Yeah, but I'm not stealing a Banksy. This is a fucking coin or something. Even if you had Nazi memorabilia, you can get it off. You can get it off anywhere. Trust me, you can. You can.
That would be a tough sell.
For everybody, there's somebody out there that'll buy it.
I guess.
So.
Like, I have this friend on Facebook, and he's constantly posting pictures of his shitty basketball cards.
Yeah.
Do you have the same friend?
No. But
right.
I've seen it before.
I'm sitting there, and every time I just want to write underneath it, these are worthless. Like, these are absolutely worthless. He's got he'll be like 89 Jordan in mint condition. I'm like, so what?
Yeah, it would crush his heart if you like told him how much they really are worth.
What type of almost 40-year-old man thinks an 89 Jordan is worth anything? Like, unless it's a rookie Jordan, it's worthless.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only Jordan worth money is a rookie one.
Yeah. Or one that's like some kind.
What's it saying?
I think successful.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
I think so.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Let me see. Hold on. All right.
No, we're back. We're back. But like I said, if you have money to piss away, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Buy that shit.
But the rookie cards of like the major players, the Jordan, the Gretzky's, the the certain the Hulk Hogan, like the certain rare people, like the
what Hulk Hogan thing do you think is valuable?
Like his original rookie card, if it's in a good
Hulk
condition.
Hogan?
Yeah.
What?
Or a Dale Earnhardt rookie card, something like that.
What the fuck are you? What are you talking about? They don't make cards for wrestlers.
Yes, they do.
Not rookie cards.
Yes, they do.
What? Where? Where have you seen these? There's no such thing as a Hulk Hogan rookie card.
I have one.
I don't know where you got
Josh.
that out of.
Josh.
Josh is not in the chat tonight. He's
yeah, of
family-
course. He fucking
family
stopped
emergency.
watching the show. When
Well,
I need him, he
look,
stops
even
watching
Doug
the show.
Bucks is like Hulk Hogan. What the fuck?
Oh, look, Josh Anderson. Yes, they did.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not worth anything.
Yeah, they are.
No, it's worth something to Hulk Hogan and
Yeah,
no one
but
else.
it's worth something to somebody that's a fan.
Yeah, that's just.
And so is like a Dale Earnhardt rookie or a Michael Jordan rookie. Some asshole with money is going to be like, oh my God, I have to have that card.
I have thousands of cards collected when I was a kid. They're not worth the cardboard they're printed on. Exactly.
All steroid guys. What
Well,
the fuck does that mean?
Well, the baseball guys. We were in the steroid era.
Yeah.
You know, the McGuires,
No, I know
the
that, but I
Bonds.
mean, you know, fuck.
Yeah, but no, they're worthless. I mean, cards are just worthless at this point. No one's
You know what it is? I hate to admit that because I have a lot of them.
Yeah, and like I remember when you walked in here with them one day, and I was like, "Yeah, great."
Yeah.
Like,
No, I know, but you know what's cool? Like the horror cards I had. Those are fucking
yeah, those
dope.
are cool for like to look at for
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
but they're not worth anything.
Nah, of course not.
You know, like I like looking at stuff like that just because I'm a fan of it. But like
Yeah.
as far as buying shit, I'm like, no, I'm good on buying dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
Oh,
I
by
hear
the
you.
way, if you're in the New York State, not city, New York State, I am officially an ordained minister, and I can marry you.
Really?
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because Jess's friend is getting married and asked me if I would.
Really?
Yeah.
Why you? Are we doing it on the show or
No,
why not?
because it's not my decision to do it on the show.
Oh, all right.
It's not my wedding, so I don't make that call.
Okay.
But, you know, like I said, if you're in the New York area and you want to get married by me, I can officially do it. My documents are on the way.
I have a Richie the Barber card that I can't throw away either.
Yeah, no. Even
Oh, he says I can't give it away. Fuck you, asshole.
No, you couldn't throw it away either. The garbage man would give it back to you. He'd be like, this isn't even good
Yeah, that
enough for the
should be worth
garbage.
fucking money. Hold on to that shit.
No, I can't do it in Texas. I can only do it in New York. If you come to New York, I can marry you here.
Yeah.
You know, so, but yeah, I officially became an ordained minister.
He can only fuck you in the butt
Well,
in Texas.
remember when I like printed that thing out last year and like started the process as
Yeah.
like a goof?
Yeah.
You know, but now she asked me and she was like, will you do? I was like, yeah, great.
You know what you could do if you go into that other part of the job that you wanted to do, you can marry them and then hook them up with where they are, like
Yeah.
as like a double package.
Yeah.
Be
Like,
pretty
I'll
nice.
marry you and we'll find a
Nice
place
house for you, nice
That's
business
it.
for you. It'd be fucking great.
I got a Doink the Clown rated. Jen Min 10, Doink the Clown.
Oh my
We
God.
got Jen Min 10 Honky Tonk Mans.
That wouldn't be worth.
Let's open up a few packs, see what we get. Remember that guy, Don West?
Yes, that wouldn't
Oh,
be
he
worth
was the
fucking
best.
toilet paper,
Jen
bro.
Min 10. Everything was Jen Min 10. He was a TNA announcer for a while, too.
Oh god, those fucking things.
Yeah.
That reminds me of remember the old fucking music ones that they would replay over and over
Those
again,
are my
like the
fa-
slow
Dude,
songs.
One of the channels on the cable that I have, they play that shit. Like, it's like hits from the 70s. And I put it on.
They
I
go
was
to the
telling-
Celine Dion's,
Yeah.
right?
Dude,
And the
I was
fucking
telling Anna, I was like, you had no idea. You would hear 4 seconds of a song, but you loved it.
yeah, Rod
Like-
Stewart. They would play like the illest Rod Stewart song, and then switch to Celine Dion to fucking. You know, it would go all
And it'd
through the
always
classics.
be a guy and a girl, and they'd be like, "Do you remember the love hits from the '80s? I sure do."
Yeah.
Well, we got a compilation of all the hits, and it would just be on 4 discs or 4 cassette
Yeah.
tapes.
And no, you would never change the fucking channel. You would always listen to the songs they played because
Yeah.
you knew all the words to it. So,
but it was only like the 5 seconds
Yeah.
you would get,
Yeah.
and then every now and then one song would get like 20 seconds.
yeah. And then you're on your phone, you're like, fuck. Do
Did
I
you ever
download this
see-
thing or do I listen to it?
Did
like,
you ever see in anyone's house one of those collections? I've never seen one.
I have.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I've seen them.
I was always wondering. I'm like, who's buying this? I've never seen anyone
Usually,
buying it.
like somebody, like an older person, will have
And
those.
they were great collections.
They were.
It's not like it wasn't like a good, but it was all like pop music for the most part,
Yeah.
like of that time. You know, like either pop love songs.
I can
or,
do anything for love, but I won't do
Remember how
that.
played that fucking song got at the time? That song was everywhere for
Yeah.
so long, and I was like, this fucking song stinks.
Yeah, and that other Celine Dion song when she's in the mansion, and I don't know how I've rained.
I don't
No,
know.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, you lost me on Celine Dion. You lost me on that one.
Power of Love.
No, that's Gloria Estefan.
No,
Oh no, that's
And I've
Mariah
all
Carey.
been waiting.
The Swiss Beats the other day. I read this. You know, how he does the versus thing.
Yeah.
Someone suggested Missy versus Janet Jackson. He was like, "It's not even a contest. Missy would kill her." I'm like, "What? Whoa!" I'm like,
Missy,
"Hold up a
Missy
second.
has hits.
Yeah.
So does Janet. I know.
Jackson. Like, let's. What are we
Yeah.
kidding ourselves?
No, Janet Jackson has a lot of hits.
Like Janet Jackson has fucking 2 decades worth of hits, the
Yeah.
80s and the 90s.
yeah.
Like-
Missy came out, but she was laying those tracks heavy for a
Yeah.
couple of years.
But I mean, like, I'm trying to think. Like, can you think of 10 Missy songs? know?
Super Duper Fly, fucking
I Can't Stand the Rain, right? Or is that Super Duper Fly? Is
Yeah.
that the same thing?
the fucking dancing. I have to see her catalog
But
to
that's
see
what
to
I'm
go
saying.
really
Like,
through it.
I can rattle off a bunch of Janet Jackson songs,
But not that easy. It's been a long time.
I could. If that's
been
the
a
way
long
love
time.
goes, anytime, any place, Black Cat, Rhythm Nation.
Damn.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Janet, to sit there and just scoff at it though, and be like, "That's not even like what
It
the fuck?
is.
Where do you get off?"
No, it is.
And Swiss Beats should know better. That's why, like, you look at him and you go, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Dude? Like,
Yeah.
to dismiss Janet Jackson like that is
kinda
fucking
stupid.
bananas.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
I mean, they're two very different genres type of
Doug
music.
Fox, Missy who?
Yeah.
You don't know who Missy Elliott is for real?
No, I mean, come on. You can't discredit Missy Elliott. The girl made fucking crazy
Oh
hits.
yeah, a lot of fucking dance,
hits.
a lot of dance music in the '90s, and
Yeah.
wrote fucking her
What
catalog
was
that
it?
she
Get your
wrote
freak
for.
on, right? Get your freak
Yeah.
on.
But the amount of hits that she's written for like total and like different groups from back then is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
She has a lot of fucking R&B hits that she never even sung that she ghost written.
Yeah.
You know, so
No, I was just like kind of taken back that, you know,
somebody
Swiss-
like that caliber would say something
Yeah,
stupid like that.
You would think he would know better to not just dismiss Janet Jackson that way. I mean, her first 3 albums, pretty much, there was at minimum 4 hits on each album.
Yeah.
Probably more.
What do you think as far as LL and Jay-Z? What would you do there? Because
See,
they
the problem is that LL is very old school rap.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not discrediting him.
he
I
went
think-
through 80s, 90s, and 2000s,
Yeah, but
right?
I think Jay's got way more hits because I really do because LL would go years and years without doing anything.
and then drop an album.
Like from
have
Mama Said Knock You Out to
Headbanger.
to Vibing,
Yeah.
or lounging was it?
the Headbanger or the
And it had 4 3 2 1 on it.
Yes.
And that one.
yeah.
That was like almost 10 years, not 10, but
Yeah.
probably 5 6 years in between those 2
You
albums.
said like 88, 89,
Where
and
Jay
then
was
like
doing
96
annually
90.
every year. Jay was putting an album out from like 96 to about 2002.
Yeah, heavy.
Yeah. So and he had bangers on every single one of those. So
Yeah, it's Jay Wood. Who do you think would line up with Jay-Z?
with Jay,
Yeah.
you would have to go like
Because that's a lot of
you would
fucking
have
hits.
to go M. You would have to go Nas.
No, Nas doesn't have him. Maybe Eminem.
I mean,
Kanye, maybe.
Kanye could.
Yeah, Kanye's a fucking beast.
His first 3 albums are
Ugh.
absolute front to back classics.
Fucking yeah, you can't fuck with
They're
them.
amazing. And then even after that, they were really good. His last couple, not so much. Like I really didn't care for.
Yeah.
But up to I think my Twisted Beautiful Nightmare, whatever that one was. It had all of the lights and Monster and
Yeah.
That
Wow,
one.
those are such good songs, man.
yeah. And I think it had Runaway,
Which
which I
one?
love Runaway.
Oh,
Ding.
what do you?
In
yes,
the beginning, it's the piano, just that one note.
Yes.
And then, who got you? Who got you?
Yeah.
That song's fire.
Of course.
Kanye's a beast. I just wish he wasn't fucking a lunatic.
I love him like that though. I wouldn't have him any other way.
Can't go against Jay-Z. Come on. I love X to death, but no.
Twister.
He barely was able to hang with Snoop.
He said somebody kicked Josh out. Twister? No, we can't have
Wayne, Get
that.
out of here, Wayne.
No, I'm just kidding.
Stop it.
Do not touch him. Do not kick him the fuck out.
Like, I'm trying to think. Like, Jay, maybe Busta Rhymes.
No.
Dude,
Come on,
hold
stop.
on. No, you say that. But now think about how long Busta's been around and how many fucking hits that guy's
Features?
had.
He's on a lot of features,
Yeah,
though.
but he also has a lot of fucking hits.
Not
dude.
like that, though.
Yes, he
Come on.
does.
No.
Dude, his album with Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See had like 5 hits. Rhymes galore. Put
I'm
Your Hands Where
Chicago.
My Eyes
Fuck
Could
you.
See.
That's why you like Twister.
Oh, God. Get out of
Jesus
here. Twister
Christ.
Stinks. Even on
The only thing I like about Twister, I think he is a barber, so he does get a pass
even
in my
on Slow
book.
Jams, I'm like fast forward his part.
Oh, yeah, that was a good song.
Luther Vandross. throws
Yes.
another Kanye song.
Yeah.
But when Twister comes on, I'm like, nope. I'm
Yo,
good.
tell me Kanye's verse isn't the illest on that.
Everyone's is except for Twister's.
Yeah.
Like, well, it's Twister, Jamie Foxx doing the hook, right? And then Kanye just murdering it.
Yes.
But,
Yo, I'm gonna listen to that song on the way out of here. That song is fucking flamethrower.
yeah. It's really good. They had this channel on the new cable service I have. Well, it's probably everywhere. MTV Classic, where they'll do.
Did they play videos on there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I
And
gotta watch
I'll
it.
put it on and just fucking vibe out like it's fucking 1996 again.
Wow. Do they have it on like a YouTube channel? Or no.
No. I mean, maybe. I'm sure.
I gotta look for something like that.
I'm sure
'cause-
even if you search YouTube like MTV Classics,
Yeah,
something will
some
come
has
up.
to. I mean, what the fuck? We used to have access to videos all the time like that.
Well, the thing was too is that you didn't have this, the internet. So it was like you had to wait for your video to come on, and you couldn't.
Yeah.
Wait. So you would watch all day, and then you would hear other music.
Yeah.
Because you were waiting for the
For
song
the
you wanted to
premiere.
hear.
Yeah, they would have a premiere video. They would
Not
do
even
the
a premiere though. Like,
Do you remember how they used to make those spectaculars when they used to wait for the new Michael Jackson
the Michael
video?
Jackson, or when they would
When they
replay
do black and
Thriller.
white?
Remember
Yeah,
when
with
they'd
Thriller
be
was
like,
the biggest
we're
one.
doing Thriller this Friday.
Yes.
And, there would be this whole fucking thing, and
Yes.
they would show the behind the scenes and then the video.
Amazing, right?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I tell my kids how that was like the biggest thing ever, and they look at me,
Huge.
they're like, yeah,
Really?
whatever, Dad.
No, it's like we all would gather around the fucking TV and wait for the world premiere of the Thriller video, which was a really big
Well,
fucking
the world
deal.
premiere I wasn't really relevant.
Well, you would have
But
been
when they
relevant
would
for the black
replay
and
it,
white
but
one.
they would replay it, and it would be like
Yeah.
an event even then. They'd
Yeah.
be like, this because Thriller was not a video you could just play. It's
It
like
was a
20
production.
minutes long.
It was a fucking
Yeah,
production. It
because
was a
there's-
movie.
There's so many other elements than just the song. Like there's the beginning in the movie theater, and then
Yeah.
fucking the middle part where he becomes the
The
zombie.
werewolf, and then
No,
then
he's
when
the
he's
werewolf in
doing
the movie.
he's doing a video, and then he's turning into the zombie.
And then the house at the end. Like
Yeah.
it's really like 15, 20 minutes long. So you couldn't just play it regularly. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't something you could
It
do.
was something special, man.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was. But I remember like when Black and White was coming out, and Macaulay Culkin was in the beginning.
Yeah, and they had the premiere like that, the same way they did Thriller on that one. You
Yeah.
know, they had everybody a grand
It was
world
an event.
premiere, and it was a fucking event. Like it was a big thing. So
Yeah, it was.
I wish they did that now with some things. You know, I mean,
Yeah, but people don't watch videos anymore. People don't care anymore.
I know. Doesn't that fucking suck?
Well, the videos also now are just bullshit. They're just someone standing in one room
Yeah.
and just doing whatever. Like there's no
I want to talk about something too. That
like
we're
Hype
talking about
Williams.
this.
Ready? Hype Williams. He made Belly, right? But
Okay.
before Belly, he was a video. Like you had directors who just specialized in music videos.
Hype Williams.
Hype Williams was one of those guys, and if you had Hype Williams doing your video, you were like,
Hit.
yo, it was like Timberland doing your beat.
Yeah.
Like if you had Timberland do your song and then Hype Williams doing your video, you were guaranteed to be a hit. Like
Yeah.
that was it. You were over, and there was going to be a fucking star.
Yeah.
And there's no video directors anymore.
No.
Like there were more than just Hype Williams. I can't remember them right offhand right now. But I remember there were certain ones who did rock videos. There were certain guys who did rap videos, certain guys who did pop videos. And they were like stars in their own right for
Yeah.
doing just music videos. But the production would be gigantic.
The one that's doing it right now. Okay, what do you know about Travis Scott? I'm asking you.
Kardashian.
Okay,
That's
what
I
else?
know. That's it.
Okay.
I know he had the McDonald's thing.
Okay. Answer me this. Riddle me this, Batman. How about this? All right. This kid, all right, I don't even know a fucking song he does.
Yeah, I couldn't
Okay?
name one.
Okay. I know what Drake does. I know his songs. I know who Drake is. All right. Tell me how, all right, is this guy not a fucking alien? Because how does he have a fucking Nike contract? He's not even an athlete, okay? His Nike contract is with Jordan.
I can tell you right now.
He's on McDonald's. He has his own Happy Meal or whatever on McDonald's.
I could tell you right now. He's in that Kardashian circle.
Yeah, but what the fuck does that mean?
Because those bitches generate money. So if you have someone in their circle,
Yeah, but how the fuck does that guy? How does that guy
Because-
get into all those contracts with those major companies? Like
his
he's
wife
a
does it.
he could be a liability for
his
all they know.
wife does it. What do you think?
Who the fuck is he? Where did he
he's
come
a
from?
Kardashian husband. That's who he is, and she is an influencer and has 50 million followers everywhere.
Yeah,
And
but why don't they make her a Happy Meal? I'm popping.
because they need to sell to men.
It's fucking nuts. It's
She
so
sells
weird.
to women, he sells to men. So he gets all this shit, and then she goes, "Hey, check out my husband doing yada yada yada."
Yeah, but
and
how
people
the
check it out.
I don't know. It's just such big companies endorsing this kid, like, and I don't even know who the fuck he is.
No idea who he is. I couldn't.
And
name
it's
one
just
song.
weird.
I know he
It's
had
weird.
the Astro World. We talked about
Yeah,
this, the
Astro World. He's got a roller coaster in his fucking in where he does his concerts.
Yeah.
And it's an event, and that's why I was
His
talking
wife's
about.
a billionaire.
I know, it's fucking crazy.
She's a billionaire, and
So
she's like
crazy.
23 years old.
She's the most successful one out of all the Kardashians.
Which is weird because,
crazy.
like, why didn't Kim do the makeup thing? Like, this girl did the makeup thing, and it just took off, and she became a billionaire because of it.
So crazy.
It was like lipstick or lip
Yes.
gloss, right, or some shit like
yeah,
that.
it was a hold on. If any girls are in there, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was a lipstick that like stayed on and like stayed like pure, and it was unlike any other. You know, it stayed fucking. You know, the color stayed on
Yeah.
or some shit like that.
Do you
I don't
like
know.
you know when girls wear that red lipstick? Do you like that?
It depends if it goes with how they.
I don't like that.
You know?
that red. You know the red. The red.
Yeah, but
you
it
know.
depends on their complex and stuff too.
Yeah.
All that shit matters. You know how the colors.
No, I
and
get,
shit.
but you know, a lot of girls will wear that red, and I look at it and go, "That just looks." I
On
hate
most
that.
girls, it looks stupid, but some hot ones can pull it off.
Like Jess will usually do like more of a darker tone
Yeah,
lipstick.
yeah, but she has darker hair. She has more of that, like more of a
But she's
darker
makeup
presence.
savvy also.
You know?
Like, she barely wears makeup.
And
though.
she's
like,
she's
even when
covered
we
with
go out,
tattoos, so she's
yeah.
kind of like she's not,
Anything really
not red
blends,
lipsticky
but,
kind of girl. She's
yeah.
more of like a darker.
But
you
she
know.
barely, even when we go out, she barely like she wears makeup, but it's not like
Yeah, just a little
crazy
spruce up.
noticeable. Like where you're like, wow, that girl's wearing a lot of makeup. It's
Yeah.
like almost nothing. She'll put on like blush or face stuff.
You
and
probably
it's
put
almost-
more makeup on.
Yeah, I take hours to get ready. No different than that Charlie chick getting her own coffee at Dunkin'. I don't know who you're talking about.
Who's Charlie Chick, please? Hans.
I have no idea what he's talking
Oh,
about.
those are TikTok famous people. How the fuck?
See, and Madalena says I pull off the red well, and I know a
Yeah.
lot of blondes.
Because you got blonde.
A
That's
lot of blondes wear that red.
Yeah.
A lot of blondes. That's like their go-to color.
Yep.
All right, let's move on. Your boy, your icon, your idol. I was recently put on to
Fuck, I know what this is.
a god awful song called "Feel Like I Do," and it's
Yeah.
performed and sung by
Yeah.
Vin
Diesel. And his song is about when he fingers his butthole.
And it, dude, like, for one, it sounds like he has marbles in his mouth. Like
Horrible.
It's honestly and he's singing. Don't
Yeah.
like.
He's real
trying to sing
Yeah, he's
like an
trying to
R&B
sing.
singer.
with a whole like the auto tune turned way the fuck up.
But like I said, it sounds like he's got food or something in
Yeah.
his mouth.
He's got a
like-
mask on, maybe.
It's the worst thing I've ever heard,
It's really bad.
possibly ever.
It's
like,
really- it's
it
really
is
bad.
so bad, so bad.
I can't believe he did that.
Like, what goes to? I was talking to Jess about that, and imagine being the engineer. Like, remember in like Boogie Nights, the guy where he's just like, at what point do you just go, God, what are we doing? Like, I know I'm being paid to do this, but like, I'd rather not even take the money than to sit here and
Yeah.
keep doing this. Like, this is just the worst. Like, I couldn't imagine people in the studio going, "This dude, you
Yeah.
got it,
Do
bro."
you think it's too loud for the vocals?
Yeah, exactly. You think we should turn up the bass a little? You heard him. Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, you heard him. Let's go.
Yeah. But like, if I'm Vin Diesel, right? Whoever was with me in that studio, like if they worked for me or were friends of mine,
Yeah.
after the fact, I would be like, all of you are out of my life. Because one of you should have told me this is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't
Listen,
good. And I
if-
shouldn't
all
be
right,
doing. And
it's
the
like
fact
this.
that none of you did tells me that you're just a bunch of yes
let's
men.
do it right now. How about this? All right. You do the song, right?
Yeah.
Yo, Rock, we need to talk.
Yeah, that's exactly what you should do.
Listen, I know that you know you're a big star and everything, and this song is going to go everywhere.
Yeah, not in
know?
a good way.
I don't think this is for you though. It doesn't
yeah.
sound right.
Exactly.
This is not a good idea.
Well, let's try a different type of music.
Yeah, can we go at a different angle with this? Maybe
Yeah.
the rock way, because this is Rocky. This is not a good idea, bro.
And that's someone you keep around.
yeah,
The rest of the people that didn't say shit, you fucking dump them
Yeah.
because they're just
dump 'em
leeches.
fast.
But like seriously, they're just leeches. They're there just for your fucking free meal. And the fact that like people are in the studio listening to this and going, "Yep, we got a hit on our hands," and not stopping it and being like, "Dude, you're gonna look fucking stupid doing this," is crazy to me. Like, I get it, you don't want to fucking rock the boat, but he'd probably respect you more. I don't know though. Vin Diesel's kind of a bitch. Like he had that shit with The Rock. And he was mad that The Rock was getting more shine in his movies.
Yeah, if you'd even say something like that, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of stupid.
I guess it depends on the person, but like either way, they might respect you for it.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
come on.
someone like him, probably not, because from what I hear, he is kind of a bitch, and he just wants everything to be about, how awesome he is, even though he's god awful in everything he does.
I love the movies, though.
Yeah, but he can't act. Like he is a terrible actor.
I know, but I like seeing him. Like I like watching like Chronicles of the Riddick and stuff. I
Even
like
though
watching
it's
them.
the only movie I liked of his was A Man Apart. The one with
What about the Four Brothers?
He's not in Four Brothers.
What's the one where
Knockaround Guys. Yeah, no, that movie's. It's like I watched it. I didn't hate it.
It's such a cheap Italian movie, but it's fun.
And he was like the same thing in that he was in Boiler Room, where he's just like the muscle guy. And it's just like I'm a badass muscle guy.
Yeah.
Which he was supposed to be in Fast and Furious, and then they kept bringing in guys that are bigger and better than him.
Yeah, and they had him kick their ass in it too.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest. The Rock would fucking destroy him. He would wipe the floor with him. Because Vin Diesel, from what I know, he's not that tall either.
No, he's like 5'3".
No, he's not that short. But I don't think he's even like 6 foot, where The Rock's like 6'5".
They had him
6'6".
stand on the crate when they were toe to toe,
They did,
and
right?
when he was doing his whole fucking, this is Brazil, and he fucking spreads his wings out and shit. They had him stand on a milk crate just to level up to The Rock.
Yeah, it's not good.
Pretty embarrassing.
It's just bad. It's just really bad. So, but yeah, I couldn't believe that. Like I said, if you guys want to hear how awful it is for yourselves, it's called Feel Like I Do. And just thumbs down it and, trash him the way he should be trashed so he never does something like this again.
Tell him Superugly Show sent you.
Yeah, let him know Superugly sent you.
Tell him Richie loves him.
In Hollywood fashion, no original content's ever being made anymore. So we have...
Oh, here we go. Big Josh says Vin is 6 feet tall. Bullshit.
Yeah, that's what they say. And so is Tom Cruise, all right?
In his fucking underwear.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
I know, he's not. When they say he's 6 feet, that means he's probably like 5'10".
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I
He is
guarantee
not.
he's not 6 foot. I don't care what it says on the internet. That's just a lie.
Josh, I was asking you something before, fuckface. Where were you?
Yeah, but someone else answered you anyway. All right, so we got things coming back. We got a Day of the Dead series, the Romero movie. They're doing a series on
Really?
it. I think it's going to be a one-off, like 10-episode type thing.
Wait, they're going. Are they doing the bunker kind of thing?
I don't know all the details, but if they're doing Day of the Dead, I would hope so.
They didn't last time. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they should, because you can drag that out as a series. Like it can be done in 10 episodes. You can't do more than one season.
Yeah.
Because it would feel awful after a while, but it can be done.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: if Greg Nicotero, that was his first project, was Day of the Dead.
I thought Day of the Dead was Savini's work.
It was, but that was the first time where Savini snatched up Greg Nicotero and got him on Day of the Dead. He started Day of the Dead and did the makeup for Day of the Dead. Greg Nicotero is the one who does The Walking Dead. He does the makeup and all that shit. He's first surpassed the master of Savini already.
The
but
Sopranos prequel, to answer Derek Hance, that was actually supposed to come out this September, and then COVID, so I don't know what's happening with it. But,
love you too, Josh, buddy.
But zombies are kind of overkill.
They got to do it right. If you're not going to do it
Walking
right,
Dead now having 3 shows. There's Fear the Walking Dead, the regular Walking Dead, and then there's a new one that just started.
Really?
Yeah, this
I got to
month.
catch up to these. I didn't see any
I
of them.
don't
They're
watch
probably
the other
horrible.
two. I can't.
Oh, the new Dexter thing.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up.
Please.
Now, from what I know, this will serve as a series finale. It's I don't know if they're not wiping everything that happened, from what I hear.
Dexter
But
is so
it's
good.
supposed to be like, our bad, we fucked up. Let us do it again.
Let us fix it.
And let us fix it type of thing.
Dexter was our favorite show
It was
when
phenomenal.
it was going on.
The only season that was like not good was the last one, and even that, it wasn't the worst thing ever. It's just the first 4 seasons were
So good.
some of the best television ever.
So good.
Like the Trinity Killer,
so good.
the ice cream truck killer guy,
Oh,
his
that's
brother,
so fucking good.
the Spanish guy, Miguel, the politician guy, was awesome. And then what was the other one? I forget the other one, but the Trinity Killer, John Lithgow, was the best season. By
Fuck
far.
yeah. So
the way
good.
that ended where you hear the phone
Was
ringing.
that the one with Julia Stiles too? Well, that was another episode.
I don't remember. Oh, the second season was with Layla, right? With that crazy chick, the crazy British chick.
Oh fuck, yo, that's serious. I want to rewatch it now.
Fantastic series.
I gotta rewatch
I hope
that.
they do. I hope they do it justice and do it right because it deserves it. And the ending was just like, all right, whatever, you know.
Yeah,
Like-
they could have did it better. I guess that's why they're gonna do it.
Well, because everybody was pissed off with it.
Yeah.
Literally everybody was like, "Fuck this! This show sucks now," and
Yeah.
it kind of hurt the entire show because
Yeah.
you can't tell people to watch it because the ending sucked.
Yeah, he looked like some lumberjack and shit. It was
Yeah.
just stupid.
Like he just escapes to the Pacific Northwest and that's it, and it gives his kid to someone out. Like Deborah's
Yeah.
dead. And
I loved when when the leading up to Deborah's death, not Deborah's death, his girlfriend.
oh, dude, that's the Trinity Killer.
No, what's his name? What's her name? What was her name?
His main chick
Yes.
that he had the kids with.
Yes.
I can't remember her name, but that was the Trinity Killer.
Yo, she was getting so annoying that season. They did it on purpose, and
Dude,
she
it
was
was
nagging him
great,
and
though.
nagging him and nagging him. And when he killed her, it was like
No, he didn't kill her.
no.
Oh, well, he walked in. Remember, she was in the tub.
Yeah, in the tub.
Dude,
When I
but
seen that,
was like a what the fuck
fucking
moment,
awesome.
because no one saw it coming.
No.
because they were supposed to be going on a trip, and he went back to the house to get his bag, and
Yeah.
he called her, and her phone started ringing. And at that moment, I remember like sitting there watching it, going, "Oh,
Oh,
fuck!"
fuck.
I was like, "Oh fuck!" And then he walks in the bathroom. His son's on the floor, covered in blood.
Oh,
and
my
she's in
God.
a tub, and I was like, "You got it!" Like it blew
Yeah.
my mind. I was like, "Dexter's the shit." From
Yeah.
here on out, Dexter's the shit.
Born in Blood. I love it. It's fucking dope.
It was amazing. It really was. Some of the best television, but like I said, that last season is just, it's rough. And they're doing a Willow series. Is anyone want
oh my
this?
god.
Like
Jesus
that movie
Christ.
stinks. I tried to watch it like maybe a year ago with my kids, and it was terrible. It's awful.
Yeah, Willow's fucking stupid.
George Lucas has made nothing good, in my opinion, because he
Wait,
didn't
what-
even do Empire Strikes Back.
He didn't?
No, like he was involved, but like there was
What else has he done again?
American Graffiti, Willow, the Star Wars stuff. I believe he did Howard the Duck.
Yo, Walking Dead episode 1 is fucking one of the dopest fucking
Yeah.
shows, the beginning of a series ever.
But like, who the fuck wants Willow? Like,
Yeah, nobody wants Willow.
Nobody wants
Nobody's
Willow.
asking for that.
Not a single person.
Nope.
Like, fuck Willow. Willow
Never.
stinks.
Never asked for that.
And then another thing, to stay in the movie TV realm.
Well, it's Halloween season.
I know, but this has nothing to do with Halloween. This movie. I watched The Matrix this week.
Love them. I love this. I
That
love the
movie
first one.
stinks.
Really?
The graphics do not hold up at all anymore.
Well, unlike the second and third one, when they're tossing the people around and there's 100 fucking Keanu
but-
Reeves, I agree with you. But the first Matrix is a good
even
movie.
in the first one, like I'm watching the bullet time stuff, and I'm like, wow, this looks so bad now.
Really?
And-
I think you're being picky though.
No,
Sometimes
I'm
you get a
not,
little
and
too fucking.
I think that movie is just so overrated. Like people will talk to me about it like it's the greatest thing, and I'm like, this movie stinks.
Yeah,
It sucks.
I don't know. I think you're a snob a little bit.
No, there's just certain movies that get far too much credit, and because it was like at the time, it was new and inventive, and people were like kind of blown away. Here's the problem, and no offense to a lot of people, but a lot of people are fucking popcorn moviegoers that you dangle something shiny in their face and like, that's the best thing I ever saw.
Yeah.
And that's what The Matrix falls into. At the time, it had great special effects and it was inventive and new, and people were just like, this is the best thing ever.
Well, the concept of it was pretty cool. Like, could that really be? Could we really be in a program?
Yeah, I guess, but it's just I really don't like it. I think it's so overrated and it's terrible. It's not good. It's not good. It's one of Keanu's like my least favorite movies. I really was like, just like, this fucking movie is bad. It's just not fucking fun. I can't get into it at all. And then the sequels are unwatchable piles of shit. They really
They're
are.
pretty bad. They're pretty bad. Because
They're
then you bring out
really
like the
bad.
ghost ones, and I don't know, with the fucking dreads. I only watched that because I wanted to see what.
That highway scene was dope though in part 2.
Yeah. With
That's probably the
with
best
the
part.
key holder.
Yeah, but the
Yes.
two white ghost people.
Yes.
That's probably the best part of the whole franchise. Is that
that
chase
is.
scene.
Yeah.
What other movie? Was it Bad Boys that had a really dope chase scene in part 2 on the bridge?
But don't forget, Hector's running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines. I love it. Yo, but first Fast and Furious is fucking classic. I love
so
that
god-awful.
fucking movie.
The acting, everything.
It's
the
so
writing.
awful, but it's so fucking
bad.
good.
It's so bad.
It's such a bad pleasure of mine. I will watch that whenever the fuck it's on. I love it.
Me and Anna, my oldest daughter, hashtag horror homie. We watched her first time viewing Night of the Demons yesterday.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You showed her that piece of shit. I love it.
Dude, she loved it.
Did she?
She really loves 80s horror. She's
it's so
she's
good.
super into it. So like I'm always putting her onto stuff.
Yeah.
And
Oh my god.
I told her, I'm like, this is an 80s horror. I'm like, it's kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
I'm like, the one character, Stooge, is the most awful human being ever. Like, he can't talk to a woman without ending it with bitch.
Stooge, yeah, he's an asshole.
Everything is like, shut up, bitch, drive, bitch, you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
He is god awful.
He's so fucked up.
But I'm laughing because of like how awful he is. I'm like, who wrote this? Like,
Yeah.
you so badly are like, this guy deserves everything that happens to him. And the problem is that they die, I guess, but
Yeah.
I mean, not really.
He's like, Bestrus fuckwad, you cannot take this bitch anywhere.
That's what I mean. Like, he's so just awful.
Yeah, he's overdone. Yeah, there's another thing. You guys got sour balls? Bet you don't get many blowjobs.
And,
It's so
and then
stupid.
there's the scene with the girl with the makeup, right? And
my
she
God.
gouges the guy. No, this is before she does it.
Yeah.
She's in the room by herself. And for literally no reason,
Yeah, she
just rips her shirt open just to show her titties.
Yeah, and then she takes the lipstick and pushes it in her nipple.
Yeah.
and it goes inside her nipple.
Like, I'm sitting there going, they literally wrote that part just so they can have this girl's tits out.
Yeah.
But before she does that, because they cut away
Yeah.
to another scene,
She
and
got nice tits,
and then
though.
go back to it before that guy walks in when
Yeah.
he bangs her.
Yes.
But
He
when
bangs
she-
her with the ugly
When
face.
she initially pulls her titties out, there's no context, there's no nothing. She's fucking her face up with makeup, and then out of nowhere just goes titties,
Yes.
and then on to another scene.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
awesome. It's 80s.
It's so 80s.
Yeah.
It's so, and I laughed because I look at my daughter and I go, you can't have an 80s horror without a set of titties being pulled out.
You need it,
You like literally every movie there has to be tits in an 80s horror.
of course.
There has to be.
Of course.
And she made a great point. She's like, I guarantee there were guys that went to that movie knowing that like their friends told them, yo, this girl pulls the titties out. And they went just for that reason.
Of course.
And I was like, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Like people
You have to watch it. You see the tits.
like I
on
know
it.
those guys would have been like, dude, that movie, you see her tits, bro.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
see-
like,
you see the tits, bro.
and
They're
I would
fucking
always
nice
look at
tits.
those, like even when I was younger, I would look at those guys and go, like, so what? Like, I don't want to sit through a shitty movie just to see some fucking tits. Like, if I want to see tits,
I
I
will.
can see it.
I'll sit through the shitty movie.
But
I want to see some tits.
it's fucking just, it's crazy. But she loved it. She hated Stooge, and I told her, I'm like, that's Uncle Richie's favorite. She's like, of course it is.
He is a fucking asshole.
He's
I was
such
in for
a piece of
Halloween one
shit.
year. Talk
I
about
remember
that.
that.
Yeah, I was Stooge
remember
for
that.
Halloween.
That's right, you were.
Yeah, I look like a fucking fat asshole.
Yeah.
What are you being for Halloween this year? Are you dressing up at all?
No, there's no Halloween.
There
My
isn't,
kids
right?
are going out and to like my sister-in-law's house and doing stuff.
I
But,
miss Halloween.
but no, this year
What a
is,
forgotten holiday.
I would have gone to the bar probably. You know, we do the Halloween party at the bar every
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
I'm sure I would have done that. You
Yeah.
know, your brother sometimes throws a party, and I'll go to that when he does it.
Yeah, we should ask around. I want to see if anybody's doing something.
Nah,
man.
I'm not like because of like how it is this year. I'm like just fucking. As far as adults go,
Just cancel it?
Cancel it next year. We could do it
It's
fresh
horrible.
because everyone's still gonna be like, meh, and like
Yeah,
half-ass.
Corona. I'm not into the door.
You know, I don't want to deal with all that bullshit. It's fucking kind of shitty.
You guys are suck. Americans suck these days. You guys
Yeah.
are the fucking worst.
Everyone just needs to revolt against this thing and just be like, we've had enough.
Yeah.
And just don't wear the mask. Don't
Yeah,
fucking.
go fuck yourself.
Just open your stores up and just fucking let's do it. Like it's enough already.
Yeah, and if we get fines, we just rip them up. Like fuck you.
I
We're
got a
not doing
question,
anything like
Rich.
that.
I'm watching Karate Kid 2 today, right?
Chant. With token.
Chosen.
Chosen.
Where's that movie set?
Probably like fucking. I don't know.
No, where's
Idaho.
it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be in Okinawa.
Okinawa, Japan, right?
Yeah.
Why does every single person in that movie speak English? Like I don't care that there's one kid there that doesn't know the language. Like nobody's gonna conform to the one kid that doesn't know the language and starts and they all know English.
Wait,
too.
why is the bar filled with truck drivers. Like they're
where
fucking.
are all the, like where are those people?
There's
doing in
American
Japan?
truck drivers in the bar.
A lot of them too. That's the thing. Like,
and there's a
few
black
of
guy
them.
in there saying, "You can't hit that, man.
Yeah. He's
You
like-
can't break that
What
ice
does he
cube,
say?
man."
You got. He says, you could talk a little, something about, can you back it up?
You talking like that? You back it up because he was like, "Listen, it's not the strength. You got to
here,
use
not
this."
here.
Yeah,
It's here.
shut the fuck up.
Fucking asshole. And then Daniel punches Chosen in the dick.
What?
Remember when they're at the dance club and he punches him in the dick?
That wasn't chosen.
Yeah, because Chosen robs him, takes the money out of his
Oh,
wallet.
yeah, he did.
And then he looks at his dick.
Yeah,
Probably
and
wanted to suck it.
He wanted to suck
He
it.
did. He did.
Yeah, he was
But
gonna grab
like,
it.
You
and
know
just-
what?
and Just fucking.
He's like, not the time or place.
Yeah, this is not
the time or place.
This would be inappropriate if
But
I
he
just whipped this
punched it
cock
so he
out.
could see what the girth and length was. And he hit him a little too hard and took his money back. But no, seriously though, I'm watching it going, I know it's an American movie, the obvious answer. But literally everybody, there's not one subtitle in that movie.
No, they're not.
And I'm watching it going like, be a little authentic at least. Like they didn't even try.
Yeah.
Every single person, from the children to the old people,
Yeah.
everybody speaks English.
Now, Okinawa is a island off of Japan. It's part of Japan.
Yeah, it's part of Japan.
Okay.
Japan is it's an archipelago, I believe that's called.
Yeah.
Where it's a bunch of islands all in like a cluster.
Yeah. If you was to go out there, where's the one place you would want to go?
I'd go to Tokyo.
Tokyo?
obviously, Yeah.
Tokyo's
I
the
would
shit.
want to see like the shrines and shit outside of Tokyo.
Yeah.
I would definitely. I want to go to Japan at some point. It's a trip.
Yeah.
It's a far trip.
How it was like 20 hours or some shit?
Something like that.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
But the city, Tokyo, is supposed to be amazing. Like it's supposed to be just fucking awesome. Who went there? Brando went there, didn't he?
I don't know.
I think Brando went there for some kind of DJ gig. And when he came back, he came over and was telling me, he's like, dude, it's the cleanest city I've ever seen. He's like, you can't find a piece of trash on the floor in that city.
Really?
He's like, there's not a single. He's like, it's so fucking clean. Everything is so like organized, even like the way people walk and the driving, everything. Like it's he said it's like one of the best run cities he's ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm kind of interested to go there. I want to go there.
Expensive. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I heard expensive too.
There's not a lot of places I really like. I'm not one of those people that are like, I want to go see this. I want to go see.
I want to go to an England bar.
No, they're like England, I'm good. France, I'm good. Ireland, I'm good. Scotland, I'm good. I'd go to Italy if I go to Europe, and that's it. I'd go, and I wouldn't even go to like the places that I wouldn't go see the Vatican. Like I don't give a fuck about that. I would go to like Sicily, rent the farmhouse, and just chill for a week.
Yeah.
That would be my like thing, and just love that. Like that's the part I would enjoy. Like being in a city, I don't enjoy that.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to deal with a bunch of people, and they don't want to deal with the tourists.
Yeah, you know what it is? I guess it's the company I have too on where I would want to go.
Yeah.
Like, if you're with your family, it's different. If you're with your friends, it's different. So, I mean, I guess, depending on who you're with.
Yeah. I got a question for you, Rich.
Yeah.
I heard someone ask this the other day. Actually, I heard it on Bennington on Sirius XM. One of my favorite people, Ron Bennington. And they asked this: what's worse, slavery or the Holocaust?
The Holocaust.
400 years of slavery,
Yeah.
opposed to however many years the Holocaust went on.
Yeah.
For, which was like 5 to 8 years, 5 to
Yeah.
10 years, right?
You want me to tell you why?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I don't want to offend anybody at all. So do not take what I'm saying into any kind of way. And if you do, I don't give a fuck anyway. But, okay, if you take slavery, what came out of slavery? Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Jordan, and fucking Muhammad Ali, Mike
There
Tyson.
were
Okay?
benefits, you're saying.
There were benefits. Nobody benefited from taking these people and exterminating them. All right? The slavery thing, you kind of like bred. We kind of.
Oh, you're going Jimmy the Greek route here.
Am I?
They had the quick twitch muscle, you see?
I mean-
and it made them faster, and they could jump. Yeah,
I mean, if in my opinion, it kind of bred Black Americans to be fucking the athletes they are today.
okay.
And that's how I think of
and
it.
Jews run the country right now, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Jewish people
Yes.
are in the high positions.
Yeah.
How are blacks looked at in this country?
Protesters.
As less than? Would you agree?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
What?
I mean, I don't think.
As less than? Well, I don't know. Yeah, you think so?
I don't think they're looked at as equals by a lot of people.
I mean, they're
in this
not looked at.
country.
They're
I'm
not
saying
they're
that
not looked at
personally.
as bad as Muslims, I think,
Well, no, because
or like in the
I don't know. I honestly, because here's the thing: you have the people that are like. It's a hard thing. Like I think about that question and I go, it's really hard because on one hand you had 6 million people wiped out just for being Jewish. Like it was awful, terrible. And the other thing, like we don't know the numbers of how many slaves were killed.
Yeah.
So there might I don't know the numbers. I'll say that it's not we don't. I don't know the numbers. I don't know if it was 6 million.
Yeah. Maybe Josh, why don't you look that fucking thing up?
And the other thing is too, a lot of slaves. Like, people look at slavery and they only see the negative images, and it's all negative. I'm not saying that. But there were slave owners who took care of their slaves because they wanted them to work, and, so they didn't treat them badly.
Yeah.
Some of
them had kids with them and
they
shit,
had it,
and they were part of the family.
They had their own, like, shack, and, they were fed decently and clothed and shit like that. And, some of them were god-awful slave owners also. But for the majority, they weren't bad slave owners.
Well, you don't know that, but let's,
No, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I would love to see a documentation saying that.
But the thing is, we only
I'm not going to take
and
your
it's
word
all
for
negative.
it.
Again, it's all negative. Owning someone is obviously negative. I'm not saying that it's not all negative.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that the portrayal of slavery that we only see in TV, movies, and stuff like that is the worst of the worst.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like the absolute worst treatment that they got.
Yeah. But I'm sure that these people had kids. They weren't fucking beating their slave and then having the slave take care of the kids. Like, come on. I'm sure they kept them like, listen, you're gonna be here, whether you're here or somebody else's. You might as well be here and be treated.
But that's
nice.
like your investment. Like if you buy a thoroughbred horse, you're not going to treat it like shit.
Of course not.
But that's what I mean. So like you're investing in these people.
Of course.
Again,
take care of my kid, protect my kid. I'll make sure that you live happy, and I have you your own wife and your own fucking whatever, and you guys live over there.
Yeah,
that's it. I see what you're saying.
So but again, that went on for centuries. So you look at that and you go, all right, well, it took until like literally 1950 whatever for them to even be able to be on even playing field with the rest of us in this country. That's the part where you go, that's kind of, and still even to this day, they're not on an even playing field. They're not. Like, people can argue it all day. Like, you just have to be a moron to think that they're on it. They're not. It's just the fact of the matter.
They were comparing traffic stops, white versus black, and what they got for the same crimes, and
oh yeah, it's outlandish.
It's a difference.
Oh, it's a huge difference.
It's
a
bad.
Huge difference.
It's
and that's
bad.
the reason why the prison population is so filled with black people, because they get shitted on when it comes to the law, and when it comes to the court system, like they get the book thrown at them. Where some preppy white kid who rapes a girl does 6 months in jail, and that's it. Where if the black guy, same fucking crime, same everything, no priors, he's doing years in prison.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're allowed to fucking fuck little kids and not even get any jail time. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
If you're part of the Catholic Church, they just ship you off to somewhere else to fuck other kids.
That's so fucking gross.
I can't with that. How people still support that.
I gotta go. Ryan Wheeler is about to fight. What the fuck are you watching?
He's watching Kingdom. My
Dude,
boy.
Wait till after the fucking show,
Dude,
bro.
I watched the last episode again the other day.
It's so good.
It fucking hits, bro. There was like 4 times where I welled up. I was like a fucking blubbering idiot.
I can't believe that when he told that his father he was gay and what happened.
That whole scene is
That's
just
so
crazy
fucked.
because everything happened so fast.
Yeah.
Like within like 3 minutes, I'm gay. Alvy does his thing. They go outside, and then it happens, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Why?
Because it's so quick. And
It
Jay,
is.
and they're all screaming at each other, and you're like, "Holy shit!" And then the unexpected happens,
and it's fucked up,
and you're
like,
just
"What
like,
the fuck?"
and everybody stops. Like Jay and Alvy, like immediately, that doesn't matter anymore.
No.
What the fuck? And
What
now
the
it's
fuck?
just this scene of just emotion, and you're like, "Wow!" And you're on this roller coaster ride for those 3 minutes of emotion with them because it's some of the best acting too. Like
It's
people
so
don't
fucking-
credit that show enough for the acting in that. Like the scene where Alvy is talking to Christine in the last episode, and he's eating, and he's like,
Hold on, wait, where was it again?
they're in Alvy's house, and he's talking about what happened that night. All right,
Okay,
spoiler
yes,
alert.
yeah.
If you didn't watch Kingdom, shut it off for the next minute. All right, or just lower the volume for the next minute.
Just fucking just mute
All
it.
right, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he's sitting there and he's going. I looked in his eyes. And he was so scared, and there was nothing I can do. And I just saw 6-year-old Nate there again. Like, he wasn't, the Nate that he was a kid again. Like, he had that look of a kid again, a scared look. And he's doing this as he's fucking bawling, crying. And I'm like, dude, to bring that out is just incredible as an actor.
Yeah.
Like, you watch something like that, and I'm like, dude, that is fucking incredible that he's able to do that and still deliver the lines and stay up where you're supposed to be. Like, it's such a fucking amazing talent.
Yeah, some people are good in with their craft.
Yeah,
and
because Jay, the kid who plays Jay, Jonathan Tucker,
awesome. Yeah,
that kid needs to be in everything. Like, he's so fucking good.
Yeah, he was in Sleepers when he was a kid. That's where you guys would know him from.
Yeah. He's one of the 2 guys that grow up to be a criminal, not the short one, the other kid.
Yeah,
he's not Brad Renfro, and he's not the main kid. He's the pale, pasty kid.
Yeah, he was the yes, he was.
He's the one.
He was
notes.
the top dog. He was the main guy from the Westies, best man.
Yeah,
and fucking awesome part. Awesome movie, but yeah,
one of
he's
my
awesome.
favorite scenes
Which we've
of
been
all
trying to
time.
get him on a show for a while now.
We're not getting him. He answers me, and he's
he
very
answers.
nice.
Yeah,
but he's not willing to do the
I
show.
know.
But
I had seen a couple things with him, like some low budget horror shit with him
He's
and
in
Robert
some new
Englund,
thing now.
and I love it.
He's in some new thing now. I forget what it's called. I wish I can remember. Monsters something. I believe it's on Hulu. But he's in some new thing. And he was also in Gods and something else on Stars.
Really?
Or Showtime, one of those channels, yeah. But, that scene, though, with Kevin Bacon is one of my favorite.
Oh, amazing.
It goes up there with the
hits.
Walken and Hopper scene.
It fucking hits.
So good. It's so good.
Holy
But,
shit.
all right, that's it. We're wrapping it up. No Unfiltered Marriage tonight. Jess isn't feeling up to it. So we'll see you guys next week with that. And if you're listening to us on the brand and you're listening to audio version only, go to YouTube, subscribe to our channel. We're live every Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, go to russosbrand.com right now. Go subscribe. It's only $3.95 a month. You get a plethora of brand new shows every single week. They're all fantastic. We love Vince. Vince has been a huge supporter of us since day one, so we love Uncle Vince. Shout out to Opie Radio. We love the Opster. Subscribe to Opie Radio wherever you get your podcasts. StatementGames.com. Go to StatementGames.com and go play some prop bets. It's absolutely free, and you can win prizes. And am I forgetting anything?